Titi Abibasham Yahushabasham Kurdash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the millstone, which is word truthfully necessary. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, which is word truthfully necessary. I say shalom to Akim up there. And this is a news article recently. This occurred from Jerusalem Post by Reuters. It published December 31st, 2022. And it reads, Iran warned off spy plane near Iranian war games in the Gulf reports. Iranian military launched a drone to warn off a reconnaissance plane trying to approach the Iranian war games on the Gulf Coast. On the similar, the official foreign news agencies said on Saturday. It said and it says the report did not specify nationality otherwise as aircraft or Iranian forces have repeatedly similar confrontations with forces in the Gulf with forces in the Gulf. It says to continue on with the news article, it says there was no immediate U.S. reaction available. Iran launched an annual joint naval air and ground exercise in the Gulf on Friday near the Strait of Hormuz waterway. Right, because I did a lesson on that. It says during the exercise, the P-8 Manor intelligence aircraft belongs to an extra regional forces, which has tried to reduce altitudes to collect more accurate information from the exercise area, was forced to leave the area by the firing of a Kara drone by Iran's air defense FAR says. The U.S. Department of Defense in state did not immediately respond to requests for comment. In fact, just close it out with this scripture. So, I just wanted to bring out that news article. That was just recently, because we've been a watchman unto the house of Israel, That's why we do, sit down lessons and these videos and stuff, so it's kind of important. Yeah, this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And when ye hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. And I believe, and another thing too, I wanted to add a note on the situation of the revival of the 2018 nuclear deal, I believe. And it was a report coming out from the Jerusalem report. It seemed like they kind of winding down on the revival of the 2015. I meant to say Slocky. Let me rephrase that. Not the 2018, the 2015 revival of the nuclear deal between Western countries, or the United States and Iran. Seemed like that's not going to be unlikely the case, as time winding down on that, so I want to add a note to that. And then you already have Iran, with the protests has been going on throughout the whole year of 2022. So, Iran definitely lately been in the news from uh, from 2018 all the way into 2022. So, I've been seeing a lot of activity going on in Iran. You know, they've been a lot in the news lately as well too. And then you got this news article right here. This was recently of a potential spy plane, but they don't know who it's from. As you saw, right, this was just recently because I believe Iran, they was having some type of war game in the Gulf. And then I did a lesson on this yesterday and pertained they was doing like an exercise naval type drill, I believe, near the Gulf in that region. As you see right here, Iran warned off a spy plane near Iranian war games. Salakia for that. It's charging up my phone. Breaking up something else. Follow. Salakia for that. Right, so as you seen, Iran warns of a spy plane near Iranian war games in the Gulf. So yeah, we seen that as well, as I just mentioned. And I'm gonna go to the next verse. And this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and the kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Right, because we've seen the military increase of these nations and different kingdoms. Hostility between the nations and different kingdoms as well too. As you've seen the military build-up and military exercise trainings from these nations. And you've been seeing a record high number of that in 2022. And been seeing that in 2021. Now a high increase of that in 2022 so far. And we're going to potentially see another large number increase of that in 2023 as well too. With the nations once again, as I mentioned in the book of Mark 13 verse 7 through verse 8, the rumors of wars are going to heat up, and it's going to heat up even more in the year 2023. And the nations rising up against nations, that's going to furthermore increase as well too. You're going to see, hey, you never know, that spy plane might have been Israel. You never know. The Israeli Defense Force, that might have been a spy plane on that near the Gulf area in that region in the Middle East, as they had the little, I'm going to bring it out once again, of hey, that spy plane might have been Israel. Because, Iran and Israel, they can't get along with one another, So I had to add a note to that. And I'm going to read it again for edification's sake. Iran warns off a spy plane near Iranian war games in the Gulf, So yeah, you're going to see more rumors of wars heating up, nations rising up against nations and kingdom against kingdoms, proxy wars, and rumors of wars, commotions of wars. You're going to see all these increasing once more again in the year 2023. And it's going to further heat up even more and more, just like it did in the year 2022. And it's going to once again heat up in the year 2023 as well too. So with that, I just wanted to bring out this news article, and it pertains to this just recently just came out of Iran warned off a spy plane near the Iranian war games in the Gulf, which they are currently did the war games since Friday all the way until now, I believe, in the Gulf region. So with that, hope this lesson was edifying, along with the scripture that I just brought out as well too. And with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to you, Akim, that's out there, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, like I mentioned again. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.